I don't know where I'll be without you.
Everyone this evening.
If it wasn't for your love, it wasn't for your grace, I don't know where I'll be without you. If it wasn't for your love, it wasn't for your grace, I don't know where I'll be without you.
You know, the Bible speaks about two things. Keep singing, keep singing. The Bible says about two things. Look at me, saints of God. The Bible says the testing comes from God. God is the one who will test you, but the devil is the one who will tempt you. Many times you're confused. When you go through your test, you think you're being tempted. When you're being tempted, you think you're being tested. The Bible says when God tests you, out of the test, you'll grow stronger in faith. You'll come back better than before. But when the devil tempts you, when you give into the temptation is when you sin. So when we are worshiping the Lord this evening in His house, when I said the mountains in your life, what are you going through in your life? When God takes you on a journey, when the people of Israel were going to the promised land, they went through many mountains, as I was sharing with you many months back. You know, Mount Hebron, Mount Sinai, and Mount Zion. So you come across mountains in life. But those tests in your life, God is refining you as pure gold. With every test in your life, God is elevating you in your walk with Him. That's why the Bible says, when the Lord taught the disciples how to pray, He said, deliver us from evil, and let's not be tempted, not tested. God never taught the disciples to pray, not to test us. Because tests will always help you to grow in your faith, in your walk with Him. It is only the temptations that the devil leads you away from God. And to those of you, as we worship the Lord this evening, if it was not for His love, if it was not for His grace, none of you, including myself, would be in His presence. When the Bible says you'll see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, this is the land of the living. For you to be who you are, for you to be in the house of God this evening, it is purely, if it was not for His love, if it was not for His grace, none of us would know where we would have ended. Sarah.
If it wasn't for your love, it wasn't for your grace, I don't know where I'll be